Hello, I hope you're having a great day. We are heading into another Duskmourn House of Horrors draft. Last few haven't gone quite as well as hoped, especially after we started out with 2 over 3 going with 7 wins, but we'll see how the next one goes here. Feels like I need to be doing a better job finding my lane in the draft, and that we've missed a few signals in the last few that would have resulted in us having a bit of a stronger deck. So hopefully we can do a better job of reading the table in this go round. Alright, back one, pick one. I think fairly straightforward. Unholy Annex, Ritual Chamber here. This card is excellent. 5 mana for 6/6 flyer is good rate, and then Unholy Annex is card advantage that is crazy strong if we have the demon still out. So we're taking that. Good cards we're passing here. Scavenger is incredible in blue-white. Enchantments deck, the Thresher is very strong in green, black, and green, red predominantly, but just in general is extremely strong card. And then we've got the Signpost Uncommon here for the Rooms deck. And the rest of this is kind of medium playables, I'd say. So easy Unholy Annex for our first pick. I don't think this locks us into anything really either, because it just fits in any of the black decks. So follow-ups here. Wow, quite a strong pack, I'd say. From the bottom up, Monstrous Emergence is great. Final Vengeance, Trapped in the Screen. Trade of the Roots is fine. Bottomless Pool is excellent. And then Victor is quite good, I would say. So first, activation of Eerie is Surveil 2. Second is discard a card for the opponent. And third is Reanimate. Basically, Surveilling 2 with an Eerie trigger is crazy good. There's Final Vengeance is just a good black card, but I think that or Pool is enough better to take over the first Vengeance. And I think we'll go with Victor. See if we can play black-white enchantments, essentially. Alright. Pick 3. I think we got a good one here, which is Defiled Crypt Cadaver Lab. Pairs well with Victor, because notably the horrors that get created here are enchantments, so when we can get Defiled Crypt to trigger, that will trigger Victor as well. So we're going to take the Defiled Crypt here, and then other than that, there's basically Exorcise Cease from Slumber, Say Its Name is probably the next best cards in the pack. Alright, I think we're just continuing it up. Wow, very strong pack. Meatlocker, Murder, Scorching Dragonfire, Monstrous Emergence, bunch of good removal. Fungus, Twister, and Glimmer are all excellent, and we've got a dual land in our color. So we're going to take the Stick Twister here, but if we get Glimmer or Manor or Murder back, we are very happy. But this is an extremely strong pack. But Stick Twister will just be great in our deck. If we're surveilling, we should be able to hit Delirium pretty well. We've already got a pair of enchantments and a creature. So we're looking good. We're definitely black. We could still pivot into black-green if we wanted. Or black-blue. Or black-blue. So what do we have here? There's a Final Vengeance if we just want to stay in black. Don't have anything great to sack right now. And then there's Fear of Infinity, which is very strong. And in fact, it's also very good with Defiled Crypt, because that'll just trigger when that returns. So the safer pick is Vengeance here. The white cards I don't think we're really interested in. Could just take Conductive Machete as well, I guess. But I think the upside of Fear of Infinity with Defiled Crypt is high enough. So we take that. And we see if we're blue-black or black-white right now. Love to play Victor, but I think I'm happy with either in this deck at the moment. Okay. Here I think it's an easy Nashi. Pick 6, this is definitely a signal. The blue-black is open. And then we'll see if Victor is in here or not. But if we just take Nashi, we have that. Okay. Researcher is good in this deck. Windbreaker is fine as well. See if there's a Victor on the splash, maybe. Windbreaker's just a good card. I think we take Researcher as just a good 2-drop in a blue-black deck here. Right. We don't have any activated abilities right now for Marvin. Pure Baseball Bats, again, no one really wants to be in green-white, but these bats are quite strong. I think we just cut the black card, because I don't see Marvin making our deck all that often. Okay, Smoky Lounge came around, so I guess no one's doing that. Looking at Spectral Snatcher. Saw. Maybe we speculate on Saw, see if we can get it to fit in somewhere. I don't think the Snatcher is really what I want to be playing. Okay, here, Murky Sewer or Terramorphic. Terramorphic would be good if we want to splash Victor. It also feels Stick Twister. Murky Sewer is probably better if we're just blue-black. I think we take the Murky Sewer. Arena of Endrels. No max hand size. Whenever you gain life, draw that many. Whenever you lose life, well, take it, but it's more of a rare draft. Wow, Murder came back around. Okay, that's a really good sign. So black is open. Pass its name. Make sure someone knows that green is open. Cultist is fine. Okay. Unnerving Grasp is excellent. Belmerk Leech would be fine in our deck. There's a Terramorphic. There's a dual land, which would be good if it comes back around. I think we just take second Defiled Crypt. At this point, it gives us a clear direction here. And then if we get stocked Researcher or Belmerk Leech on the wheel, or Terramorphic or Verge, we're happy enough. So let's take Defiled Crypt, and now we're very clearly in enchantment-based kind of reanimation style deck. Okay. So the cards I'm probably looking at are, I think in this deck Belmerk Leech could actually be quite strong with all the enchantment synergies. Only got 4 right now, but whenever Defiled Crypt triggers, it's going to also make an enchantment. Sporogenic is just a removal spell though, and it is an enchantment based one, which is good with Fear of Infinity. So I think we take that, because Leech will probably table. Massacre could be good with Fear of Infinity as well. So I think we hope we'll get some of the 2-drops wheeling, more stocked researchers and Balemark leeches, and so then I think we're looking for like Final Vengeance and other big cards. So there's another leech that will probably table for us. Here, Let's Play game is good, but I don't know how often we're going to have Delirium. 6 creatures, 1/1/5. We don't have any sorceries right now. But is the upside enough over just taking like a Tunnel Surveyor or something? I think we take it. Honestly, don't know if it's going to make our deck, but we're going to get leeches on the wheel. So I'm not feeling like we need to take those extremely highly right now. Okay, that's a fun one. Massacre 2. Enters each player sacks 6 creatures. Whenever a creature you control dies, you can pay 3 to return it. Whenever a creature opponent controls dies, they may pay 3, and if they don't, it's returned under our control. How does this read? Leaves our graveyard. Well, that's our pick here. We're heavy in black, so that's perfect. We've got a pair of Defiled Crypts to pair with it. So we are doing the Meathook Massacre thing. Now we'll want some creatures that we don't mind sacking as well. Cultist is good. Fear of Infinity is good. We could do Fear of Lost Teeth. It is an enchantment, which is also good with Fear of Infinity. We could do Terramorphic for the Stick Twist, and that helps the Massacre, because we are going to have to be heavy black. So we could also Valgavoth Faithful, but we don't have anything great to return right now anyways. But it is good with Defiled Crypt. I think we just Terramorphic. Make sure our mana is good so that we have no issue casting Meathook Massacre 2. So no, we are light on creatures. So I'm not really counting Victor. So here there's a stocked researcher, but again we're expecting those 2-drops are going to come around, and actually dashing Bloodsucker in our deck could be good because we've got a bunch of enchantments that we're going to be casting and having enter, so we're going to take that as a solid enough 4-mana play that again buffers our life total, which is kind of a theme with a few of our creatures so far. So again, looking for probably Final Vengeance and then 2-drops to round out the curve. The other thing to note with Meathook Massacre is we don't even necessarily need something that we care about sacking, because we can just pay the 3 life to have it come back. Wow, that's a late hover ship. White is very open in this direction. But we are firmly in blue-black. Yeah, let's take Meathook Massacre. Or Meat Locker, sorry. I think it's card advantage for us, and it fits well in our deck. We'll take Don't Make a Sound here. I don't know if this is the blue-black Don't Make a Sound deck, but it's fine. It's a medium 2-mana play if we really need one. The hover ship would have been tough to play that and Meathook Massacre just because it's double white on 3. And I like the direction we're at, so let's stick with it. Okay, now we've got a Terramorphic we could take, but I think we just want one of our 2-drops. We've got a first stocked researcher, so let's take the Bell here, and we'll take another one. And then we'll just stick Bear Trap in the sideboard in case we need a removal spell. We've rounded out our 2-drops. don't think there's red cards we'd play. The artifacts do we have? One. I'll take the Teddy just in case. We need more artifacts for Stick Twister. Ooh. Enduring Innocence, huh? What can you do? Well, our blue is a researcher, a Nashi, Fear of Infinity. It makes me asking the other, how many small things do we have though? Honestly, I think we're better off sticking in our lane here and taking the Final Vengeance. We're not heavy into blue, but our blue is good enough with what we're already doing, and I want to find more Fear of Infinities for the Defiled Crypt. So let's stay where we are. Maybe this is a mistake. We will see. Victor's still kind of interesting. Final Vengeance are unable to scream. Final Vengeance, we've got a Sporogenic to sack. We've got Fear of Infinity. Not a ton else. A Meat Locker after it's used up. Unable to Scream is just another enchantment, which I think is what we want with Bloodsucker and Fear of Infinity. And Nashi, because Nashi finds enchantments or legendaries. So we'll take the Unable to Scream. I think those are in the sideboard right now, and we're debating Victor. I think I just need more creatures. Another Enduring. Vitality is not getting played here, because we're just taking Tunnel Surveyor over Cracked Skull. Take the Tunnel Surveyor. It's an additional cost to cast a spell sack creature. That's funny, but I don't think what we're playing. There's another Murder here. Saw a couple Red of the Moss. And then that late Evership, maybe we were supposed to be black-white. Let's stick on this path. We've made our bed. Now we must lie in it. I could see where black-white was maybe the direction when we saw that late hover ship. It's potentially what we were supposed to take. We'll gladly take a Nuisance. Another Unable to Scream. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got lots of good removal. 2 Murders, Sporogenic, Final Vengeance, 2 Unable to Scream. Commune with Evil. 9 enchantments. I think I'm taking Delver Bleach here. Another Meat Locker would be good as card advantage. Ghostly Keybearers is not really what we care about, I don't think, but it is a creature and we are light. I think we take Meat Locker. Here we'll take Fear of Final Death, but likely not getting played. There's another Resurrected Cultist, which is not bad. Friendly Teddy can go in the sideboard. Okay. I don't think Victor's getting played. 25 playables. Gotta find 2 cuts. At this point, it's probably a stocked Researcher could be a third leech. Okay. So deck is cool for sure. Question is again how we're winning. It's probably just defiled crypt value, and then, you know, unholy annex, defiled crypt, fear of infinity. I would have liked another one. How many enchantments? 11. I wonder, I think we cut fear of failed tests and maybe one leech. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 drops. It's either a leech or a surveyor. Maybe the surveyor doesn't matter as much. I'd rather just do other stuff on 3. Alright, I think this is the deck. We'll jump in, give it a try again. It felt like maybe we were supposed to be in white instead, but I don't think we would have had fixing to run Meat Hook then, but we will see about blue-black. Maybe it'll get us 7 wins again. We'll find out. Alright, heading into our first game. Yeah, definitely felt like maybe the lane was black-white. Some Rite of the Moss going around. The hover ship, enduring innocence. I still think we ended up in a decent spot though. We'll see how the blue cards play out. The Fear of Infinity and Nashi and Meat Lockers and the like. Okay. Well, we've got decent defensive tools, so I think we'll keep this in the draw. Fine. We've got a stock researcher. I think what we can do... Stocked researcher into Meat Locker is probably good. We'll take 3 from the piggy bank here. It's not too big of a deal. We'll block. They've got an effect. Yeah, it's fine. Pick that off. Make a 2/2 out of it. We're looking for swamps, I think. Definitely not looking for Meat Hook Massacre. Actually, I should check my mana base as well since we've got that. I think we're just Meat Locker in here for mana efficiency. Keep that piggy bank down, and then next turn find a black source for an okay shape. We've got the Bloodsucker. That's a little rough. I think we're just taking the 2 here. Not really brutal, not being able to respond to that. Yeah, we need to check our mana base. Maybe 3 islands is just really unlucky. But definitely feels like this one really got away from us. Okay. Let's check our mana base before we go into the next one. That felt like one that should not have gone that poorly. Maybe we've got more islands than we realize. Yeah, 7 islands is probably too many here. We need 11. What does that give us? 7 blue sources. That should probably be enough. Okay. Well, we may have got by our mana base that game. That's my bad. I didn't double check that before we went in. But we will go into game 2. Now hopefully not get screwed in the opposite direction. Okay, we've got our colors. Got early plays. This is a keep. Okay. Alright, it's fine. I think we can lead on. Probably leech here is okay. Lots to do with our mana. Next turn is either a cultist or a stock researcher. I think that's worth. Do you just sporogenic that maybe? Yeah, because their color combination is likely to fill the board up. Let's just get the scavenger off the field. We'll get in for 2 here. And next turn we can either cultist or researcher into unable to scream. Okay. It's fine. Do we just Belmerk leech now? No, we're probably better off doing... No, I think we do Belmerk because Cultist doesn't line up well against Glimmer. I think we just do first damage. But now we're looking for some sort of card advantage effect. Meatlocker would be great. Wow. Okay, they're on the left there. There, that makes sense. And they'll unlock the Rotunda. Okay, that's a little scary. Okay. Fear of Infinity is not bad. Lets us race the flyer if they want to play that game. Just offering trade with the 2/2 since they're going to Rotunda and make it bigger anyways. I don't think they want to attack now either into the Fear of Infinity. Because if we get a swing in the air, it's not great for them. That's a good draw, because it gives them good targets for Rotunda if they want to do that. They are going to race in the air. Okay. Where are these going? Yeah, on the flyer. Okay. Here, simplifying our hand. It's Any sort of enchantment now would be great, so that we can swing with Researcher next turn. Okay. Okay, Murder was very good. I was just double checking that it wasn't worthwhile doing some strange attack with Nashi getting a double block and killing, but they could block with enough on the ground that we didn't have great plays there. Next turn, if they don't have anything, it's lethal. Menace, or actually we still need that. But now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We shut down 1. They've got enough ground blockers, but this is still enough. Sure. Shut down the Surveyor. Get in here and we'll get in with Infinity. Alright. Again, here I think we're seeing the power of the Fear of Infinity more than anything else, but glad we could pick up a win. Alright, on to game 3. Alright, seems like a good hand. Got to play on 2. We've got both of our colors. Lead on that. Okay. Feels like they probably have a removal spell here. I think we're fine with it since we've got Cadaver Lab anyways. No, no Scorching. Okay, Defiant Survivor. I think we just be mana efficient here. Murder that, and the next turn we can unable to Scream Cultist. It's a combination if I play anything that's decent sized. Okay. Alright, in light of that, instant enchantment. I think we just slow play now. Get the Defiled Crypt out this turn since they're not putting much pressure on. And then we still have Cultist and 2 Unable to Screams to deal with anything they play. We'll take 2 here. Okay. Meat Locker's good. I think we're still just leading on Unable to Scream though. Getting in with the Stick Twister. Fine by us because it puts another card type in the yard. And then we Cultist. Now we're looking for another island for our Drowned Diner. Okay, that's fine. Very making a 5/5. Unable to Scream is not great against. Oh no, they're just finding a land right now. Our Sporogenic doesn't look great here, so I'm wondering if I'm just firing it off to get rid of the Zealot to try them keep them off the weight room. We don't really care about it on the Cultist anyways. So we'll just get barrel 4 out of the way, since we've got a bunch of removal as it is. I'm going to do another check of our mana this game as well. Okay. Both of those is fine. So now we get a sweet line, which is we cultist. We get that, and then we're going to hold on Cadaver Lab because this only triggers once each turn. But next turn we can get back the Stick Twister. Get another 2/2. Fine. I'm just unable to scream that one probably, and then we meat locker the big one. Does it even care about the screaming? If it kills the cultist, I think we're okay with that. Wow, that was a good draw. I think we just offer the trade here. If they want to trade with the 4/1, that's fine. Okay. Rip. Activate one of these. Okay. We get 2 2/2s. Again, looking for an island, and we're in good shape. But if they just activate late room here, they're very close to just dead. That's a little scary. Those are 5/5s. And that lets us drown Diner now, which is probably our play. Got in yard. A little awkward. So wouldn't have mind hitting creature, but this is still our line. Yeah. Well, here, do this and hope. They don't have anything they're tapped out. That was an odd attack on their part. Gladly trade 2. Now what? Could meat locker one of those. It doesn't do much. Could meat locker murder, get in for 4. So 6, 8. Still unable to scream then. The worm. Meat locker. Murder. Get in for 4. Unable to scream the worm. Okay. That branch snapper is going to be potentially the end of us here. Got double strike. It's the end of us. All right. Let's see again if we can play with this. 7. We should be up 1. 11 black. 6, 7, 8 blue. Let's give that a go. Okay, we will head into the next one. I mean, I think that one honestly was just losing to Valgavoss Onslaught, which for X equal to 3, I don't think most decks are beating that at that point. I don't think we can beat ourselves up too much about that, because we still were close. Keep this, we've got removal. Heat blocker, which is good for card advantage. To still find the second blue, but double murder, unable to scream the cultist. Should be able to carry us through. Researchers are great on this board. Wow, aggressive line. Let's play the nuisance here. So it blocks well. Also get us surveils, which will hopefully help us find some lands. We will block that. Okay. Here, fine to developing the board out. We've got good blockers still if they activate Rotunda. Yeah, this isn't scary. We're probably not blocking Friendly Ghost because of +3/+0 trick, but this I'm not too worried about. Violent Urge is fine. Okay. I think we're just drown dinering this turn because they don't have that much pressure. Let's get the card advantage rolling. Let's draw a discard first. Don't have anything in yard other than a creature. I still think we want our murders here. Pitch a leech. Another land. I don't need an island. Want another swamp in case we draw Meat Hook. Okay, what color's scary? Thankfully, we've got lots of removal. Infinity is great. If we go 3, so we can Infinity and Murder. to do. Okay. It's just the nuisance, because the nuisance blocks. Yeah. This makes more sense from them, and they're just gonna race. Maddening. Just I guess they're not gonna just roll a d6. Whoa. Okay. Then attach it to another. So does this only activate once? I guess we'll find out. Is what we are meat lockering. Playing that. Lock her down. Okay. What don't we have in yard? Don't have an enchantment right now. Seeing the damage we're taking off this and how it works. Oh, 6, of course. And it stays. Jeez. Okay, well, we have to get in with that first now. Seriously? Oh, that feels so bad. I've never seen that card before. They just rolled a 6 and a 5 to kill us. I think that was the only way we lose. That's wild. Talk about maddening. Okay, well, this one was a sad run, honestly, because I think the deck was a lot better than it performed. And we just got hit with Valgavoss Onslaught and then a Maddening Hex. And there's unfortunately, just like nothing we can do about that sometimes. So 1 and 3, bad beats, but we will be back. Thanks for watching.